Live from the Hilliard Center in Corpus Christi, Texas, welcome to IceRays Hockey. The race for the Robertson Cup playoffs is on. 3 spots remain in the South Division as the Corpus Christi IceRays enter the final 8 games of the regular season in need of 6 points to clinch a playoff berth for the 2nd consecutive season. This weekend, they welcome the Amarillo Wranglers to the Coastal Bend for the final time this season. Howdy, everybody. I'm Joey Erickson. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight. The IceRays are coming off one of the most physical series of the year last week against Oklahoma, where they split with the Warriors, picking up a 3-2 shootout victory on Friday night, but they dropped the finale 4-1 on Saturday, and they also received multiple suspensions as well. They will be down 3 players here tonight against Amarillo. Andre Purichka, Charles Norris III, and Alexander Skuratov picked up suspensions, along with the head coach of the IceRays, Kevin St. Jacques. So assistant coach Ryan Gill will be at the helm here this evening. It's game number 52 for Corpus Christi, and as it stands, the IceRays sit 4th in the South Division, which would clinch a home ice advantage in the first round of the Robertson Cup playoffs last weekend. As we get a look at the current South Division standings, 3 teams have secured their playoff berth: Lone Star, New Mexico, and El Paso. And right now, the final 3 spots, you have Corpus Christi, Shreveport, and Oklahoma. The IceRays with 57 points sit in 4th place, but Shreveport and Oklahoma are following close behind. Shreveport in 5th with 54 points, Oklahoma in 6th with 53 points, and that would be the final spot that gets into the Robertson Cup playoffs. The top 6 teams in the South Division will make it this season. Odessa and Amarillo round out the rest of the South Division, but these points, of course, are big for Corpus Christi, who's 26-20-5 on the season, and they're hoping to continue a trend of recent success against the Wranglers as well. The IceRays have won 5 straight games against Amarillo, 5 of the 6 meetings as well against the Wranglers. In the last meeting, the IceRays picked up a couple of overtime wins against the Wranglers in the Texas Panhandle. The IceRays won 4-3 and 3-2, both in 3-on-3 overtime. Easton Swift and Nick Evans picked up the game-winning goals in those contests. And a big part of their success has been the special teams. 5 for 22 on the power play, nearly flawless on the penalty kill, 18 for 19 in the season series. They're also delivering a lot of shots on Wranglers netminders. The IceRays have outshot the Wranglers 216 to 157 total in the 6 games. And the IceRays have outscored the Wranglers 8-3 in the second period this season. So the middle period has been big, and the IceRays have registered 30 or more shots in 5 of the 6 meetings as well. Corpus Christi hoping to continue that trend here this evening. And they're going up against an Amarillo team that is slowly fading. They're on a 6-game losing streak. They've also played really good competition. Entering last weekend against Lone Star, they had just came off playing 4 straight games against New Mexico, who now is in the top 3 of the South Division. The Wranglers were swept last weekend 5-1 and 3-1. Their last win was on February 14th against Shreveport, but as we know in the South Division, it doesn't matter which teams are where in the standings, they can give you a run for their money. And nobody knows that better than IceRays defenseman Nikita Konevich, who I was able to catch up with on tonight's edition of Under the Helmet, delivered by Domino's Pizza.
Welcome to Under the Helmet with IceRays defenseman Nikita Konevich. Nikita, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Welcome back to Corpus Christi. I know you've played a half-dozen games or so already, but how's it been being back and back in the building and playing home games once again here at the Hilliard Center?
It's actually been awesome. I mean, I love defense here. It feels like I'm being home, and then I have great billets here, and then, you know, being taken care of. And it's an awesome place just because, like, the coaching system, and then, you know, coaches do trust us, and then we get to have some fun, and then get to hang out with each other, which is like building a family. So I miss that part. And yeah, I just love the culture here, so I miss this place definitely.
For those that don't know, you were in the USHL for the majority of the season with the Omaha Lancers. What was that experience like, getting to play at one of the highest levels in the United States?
I feel like it's a big jump, you know, a confidence boost and stuff. But I mean, you know, you have to prove yourself at some point or another. So it was great developing as a player and as a person. You get more mature, and you get to play against better players at some point. So it was definitely a great experience.
And I think we've seen since you've come back your improvements as a player. What were some of the things that you really worked on in the offseason to maybe add to your game coming into this year? And since you've come back, it's been very noticeable, at least from my eyes, how much better you've become, which I guess is I guess what you're going for.
Yeah. I think the biggest part was not just physical-wise improved during summer. I think the biggest part for me was mental and consistency. So I worked on those things, being more consistent with my game and in my style of the game. So I think I improved throughout that, especially mental-wise, the most. So, and again, it helped me play in the USHL for that. So, you kind of forced to play more consistent to earn your spot, And playing against better players, you definitely be more consistent and more mental, physical, So that's the thing that helped me in this season.
What are some of the differences from last year in terms of the coaching staff a bit? It's been a complete change from Coach Klutz, and now you got head coach Kevin St. Jacques. Has it been a bit of a learning curve for you since you've been here for a month now? You kind of have an idea of what Jocko's looking for.
I love both the coaches. I love the culture that they bring to the team and to the staff. I think the biggest thing that I noticed from both of them is just giving me a trust with the puck and then being the leader on and off the ice. And they help players a lot, so which is the good thing about both of the coaches, and that's why I came back only to this team. I love them.
And you spoke about being a leader, and I imagine for you guys have 8 games left in the regular season. You were one of the few returners that actually played in the postseason last year. You remember how hard those series were a year ago, and there's a lot of new faces here that haven't experienced that yet. So what has sort of been your message to some of the younger guys as you guys prepare for this playoff push? Because it's already at a pretty high level here recently, but it's only going to get tougher as the year goes on.
I think the biggest part for them is, I have to show them that, even from last season, they have to mentally be ready for playoffs, and it's physical-wise, all of us are going to be beat up like happened last year. We were gassed, and then, all we got banged up even before playoffs started, but it's something you have to push through, and then that's where the leaders comes in. So we have to be consistent on and off the ice, keep working hard. It doesn't matter whether you're tired or not. Obviously some people get injured, and then you have to be responsible for yourself. But the biggest part for leaders in this long-term run here, that we have to lead by example, not to make a step back and then just lean back and just kind of watch it go with the flow. So yeah.
Now, on the task at hand, on paper, it looks like a favorable matchup for you guys. But as you know, on any given night, teams can give you a run for your money. So what's important here against Amarillo this weekend?
Playing our game, for sure. That's the thing that we worked on, being consistent within our structure, not trying to show something to other people. We just have to play our game. Whether we play Amarillo or we play Brahmas, it has to be the same game for us. It doesn't matter. Again, it's playoffs. Any team can win. Points are really important for us. So, just have to play within our structure and then be mentally aware and physically aware of, because their team is going to be hungry. So, yeah.
One personal question to kind of end it. I know you're from Ukraine. It's been a while since you've been home. I think about 8 years or so,
5,
if I'm not mistaken. So 5, it's still a long time. I can't imagine. But what is one of the things you miss most about home?
Well, definitely family, for sure.
Yeah, well, yes.
That's the first thing.
Top of the list. Make sure that's known.
Yeah. And then I think the second part will be, man, that's a tough question. I think food.
Food? Okay.
Yeah.
What is a dish you like?
I think our traditional borscht, it's a soup.
Okay.
It's made out of beets. You guys don't like it, you guys Americans.
Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine soups, hearty soups are probably a big thing when it gets pretty cold, I imagine, in the winter times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so good. Nothing wrong with a good soup. Us Americans, we just don't get it, as Nikita said.
That's all right. That's a culture.
Nikita, thank you so much for joining. Good luck tonight. Let's get a win,
so much.
And we'll catch up soon.
Under the Helmet is delivered by Domino's Pizza. Big thank you to IceRays defenseman Nikita Konevich for joining us. It's been nice to have him back in the Coastal Bend. He has 2 goals and 3 points in 9 games since returning from the Omaha Lancers. He's hoping to have a big weekend here against Amarillo at the Hilliard Center. A couple of ceremonial puck drops taking place.